Hey guys, so I once again don't have a video intro because this one is actually a part 2 to my last video. I just had a lot of extra footage, so I decided to make it its own video. My principal, Mr. Williams, actually came in and talked with us and discussed with us, and so we did our pits and peaks again, so a low point and a high point at our classroom. I wanted to clarify real quick, a field site is the actual school and classroom that we go and intern in. We call that a field site, and a cooperating teacher is the person we actually go into their classroom and teach with, so I hope that makes sense. So we go and do that again, and I hope you enjoy it. This is the greatest principal in the state of Texas right here. Mr. Williams, tell us a pit and peak.
A pit and a peak.
Yes, sir.
I guess the peak this week for me.
Wait, we do pits first.
Pits first.
You do pits first.
Pits first.
Yeah. Okay, tell me. Okay. There have been 2 or 3, and I can't go into detail, issues with students that have been, you know, it's trying. I'm not the one investigating it, you know, I have an assistant principal working through that, but there were some things that are going on discipline-wise and that we have to take care of with some students because they made some poor choices, and sometimes there's resistance from parents on those things, which makes it challenging. But that's definitely been, although I'm not directly involved with it, trying to support the other administrator that's working through it, it's been quite challenging for that particular administrator. The peak this week is learning that 2 of our seniors were National Merit finalists.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, we've had National Merit finalists before, but this is the first time that we've had 2 in 1 year. So that's pretty awesome. Those were my
Pits and
pit and then my peak for the week.
Cool.
Can I listen to y'all's?
We already did them.
You already
We
did?
just finished. What we could do is maybe like something from this week at your field site.
Yeah.
She's making
So-
a teacher vlog where she
Yes.
vlogs about her experiences. So we are the guinea pigs who have given our consent on videos to be filmed.
So I only went once this week. For the past like 2 weeks, I've only been to my field site once because I have a concussion. And so I've been doing half days, and then my half days just ended up landing on the days I was at the doctor or something else, and so I didn't get to go to my field site except for on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, my kids were like so excited to see me, and they were like so devastated that I wouldn't see them again until like next week on Monday.
Aww.
And then I got in there, and they're like all hugging me, and they're like, Miss Caroline, I missed you so much. And I'm like, thank you so
And tell Mr. Williams where you are, grade level, elevator speech.
I am in 6th grade at Harrison, World Cultures with Mr. Harbison.
Okay.
The best. Yeah, it's really fun.
I am at Harrison. I teach 6th grade English with Miss Gebhardt.
How's your lesson plan, Erin?
Okay. My only pit that I had, I'm still struggling with discipline a little bit, just like kind of getting my foot in the door, I guess, but I'm trying a couple different techniques, and some of them have been working, and I'm really excited about that. But my lesson plan, it was my second one of the year, was over text-to-text connections, and I went with a whole puzzle piece kind of theme. So I gave them some notes I made like a 4 puzzle piece thing, and it had just like different bullet points of why connections are important and how we make them. And then I wrote a bunch of sentence frames as part of their notes to kind of get us started with how to write a connection between texts. And then I did an activity that I've never seen Miss Gebhardt use before, so I was really excited. I made giant puzzle piece kind of whiteboards. I put 4 puzzle pieces together and I laminated them. And I had each group work with their table mates to make a full connection between Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper that we read earlier in the year, and then Freak the Mighty by Robert something that we read. And I got to read those to the kids, which was really cool. But in each puzzle piece, it was like 1 piece from one text, part of the sentence frame, 1 piece from another text, and then the full connection. And it was really cool. I was kind of not worried, but it was interesting to think about if they were going to get it, because it was very abstract what I was asking them to do, and a lot of moving parts that were up to the individual. They did really well.
I couldn't believe the amount of discussion I went around to each table. And just how much they were like debating, like, no, I think it should be this, but then you didn't think about that. Like,
Yeah, they
for 6th
thought
grade, it
of
was
things
amazing.
that I didn't think of. It was really rewarding to see.
What about you, Miss Haley? Tell them where you are.
I'm at Harrison in 2 5th grade classes, so a math class with Miss Covington, and then a science class with Miss Pavanka. I guess my pit, it's not really like a pit. Okay, it's a pit, but it's like nothing I can do about it. It's just like one of my kids has been having like a tough time with school in general, and like yesterday he just had like a breakdown. He has a rough time anyways because he's just one of those kids. So that kind of made me, it was just a little sad to see him like that. I've been able to like make connections with those like lower level kids now, and they like actually trust me, and now they'll listen to me.
Okay, I'm in first grade at Eakin Elementary with Miss Clark. I actually don't have any plans for this week. My field site has been really good. We had a Valentine's Day party this week, and it was really fun. My kids brought me a bunch of candy. So.
Well, I'm kind of in the same boat as Haley. I am at Harrison in 2 5th grade class, one with Miss Bowe in science and one with Miss Boyle in math. So my kids have been like really talkative lately, and just being kind of disrespectful of me and my teacher, and like she's kind of been fed up with it and like started to put like some stops to it, and so she ran to get a coffee one day, and I was still in there, and two boys were like talking, like it was making everyone else so loud, and I was like, so I told them, I was like, you guys need to stop, and one of the kids got really upset by it, and it just kind of like hurt because he could like see, and I was like, I didn't like raise my voice or anything, I was just more like firm with what I said, and he got upset about it, and so I could tell, and so like pulled him aside after, so it's kind of like a pita, because I pulled him aside and I was like, hey, like, what I say upset you? And he was like, yeah, a little bit, and I was like, I didn't mean for it to, it's just like, you guys really need to stop talking, like, I want to see you guys do your work. It's like, okay, it made him feel better, but it just kind of like hurt a little bit that, like, I don't want to like upset a kid. But a peak is that I got a present, a Valentine's Day candy from one of my little boys. He was like so excited.
Harrison, 6th grade.
Yesterday, I was really upset because I just realized that we have like 9-10 weeks.
Yeah.
So I got really upset.
I go to Harrison. I have quiz in 6, and it's reading. It's a special ed kid.
She's in a resource.
Yes.
That's challenging.
Yeah, I love them. It's not really a pit, but I'm kind of struggle breaking things down to them. Sometimes they'll ask me what a word is, and I don't know how to explain it in other words. That's really hard. But I'm working on that because the teacher was like, it's fine. Like sometimes I struggle, so you'll be okay. A peak is, so I used one of the I noticed sentences. I was like, hey, blank. I noticed that you got a new bag. He's like, yeah. They're so precious.
Sixth grade Harrison, GT English, cat. All right. Pit was I missed a day with my kids. I missed Tuesday because I had an appointment. And then when I came back Wednesday, because it's been like a really long weekend, I wasn't quite in the mindset for it, and so I was still like, my brain was shut down and mush. But then every Wednesday, they're only in class for about a half an hour with me. And then I have a good solid 45 minutes, which is my teacher and I during our conference period. And so I use that time to kind of like plan my lesson plan with them, so I got a lot done there.
Do you have a regular group of kids as well?
Nope, just
No.
GT.
How many, anybody else?
I have regular and GT.
Do you find the students who are GT or that higher level much more inquisitive and challenging to try to answer the questions and to keep them motivated to do their assignments?
For me at least, it's more challenging to make my lesson plans because like I can make it for his other classes too, for my teacher to teach his other classes. But then when I have to teach it for my my fourth block, which is my like GT class, like they challenge me when I'm teaching them. Like sometimes, because I'm in world cultures, and I'll be honest, like I don't know much about history, but I knew like I wanted to teach math, so I wanted to make sure like. So I went into world cultures. And like, I have to do my research before I teach a lesson. And so they'll come in with all these questions that I have no knowledge about. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Thank y'all for sharing that with me.
Thank you for
I
coming.
appreciate you I'm just walking down the hallway, and I said, well, you know, stop by and see what's going on. And I saw this group. I said, this is big. This is a good group.
Good discussion.
Yeah. Y'all have a wonderful, enjoy your 3-day week. I'm gonna let y'all stay off on Monday. So. Hey, remember, it's a great day to be alive and a great day to be a Raider.
Boom. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see. Hopefully this week I'll make a video actually going into my field site and showing you how all that works, when I'm not teaching a lesson, like what I do when I'm not teaching. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.